Oh man, am I hyped. City Skylines 2, we've got the official gameplay trailer now, and it looks really good. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. It looks really good. If you've not seen the trailer, at the top of the description there'll be a link to the official City Skylines channel, the actual trailer itself there, so you can watch it fully on your own. I am going to do this as a reaction style video. I'm just going to edge through almost frame by frame by frame and pick out some bits and pieces as we're going through it. But yes, City Skylines 2. If you've been watching City Skylines 2 o'clock, my Saturday news show, where I have a different guest each week, episode 1, or is it episode 2 of that, we, John, this old gamer, and I made our predictions for the release date of City Skylines 2. I predicted the 10th of October, he predicted the 7th of November. The 24th of October is exactly 2 weeks after my prediction and exactly 2 weeks before his. So we'll call that one a tie, shall we? So anyway, let's have a little look at the trailer. It's just very nice, I'll tell you. The whole thing is very nice. First of all, E for everyone. I would hope so, if I'm honest with you. I would hope so. So all footage is captured in-game. That is really good to hear. And what you're going to see is going to be very City Skylines. It's not going to turn you in a different direction from what you're used to seeing. We're definitely talking about an upgrade in graphics. And the first grumble, if you can call it a grumble, because you know me, I will always have a grumble where I can. These 4 vehicles here all appear to be identical in shape, design, style. Again, though, we are 4 months away, and populating the database with more different vehicles, different styles, different colours of vehicles, that isn't a huge problem. There's a lot of models already available. They could very happily be working with some of the great asset creators that we've got on the workshop. Who knows? But yes, populating the game with more models is not a huge task. And so I expect to see a wider range of vehicles when the game is released. But what we're seeing now, this looks really good. The slickness of the roads on the interchange look amazing. Anyway, every road. We start with every road, and I'm thinking, where are you going with this? We've got these interesting road markings here. Let's have a little look down here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Got the tiny little bit of glitching going on here. Again, that's almost to be expected. But if anything, this tells us this is City Skylines and not a real life photo, right? Gotcha? Do you think? Where are we? Let's bring this back down to size there. Right. So yeah, I'm not sure what these markings are. I'd be surprised if they were crosswalks, but they could be. We're moving along. So yes, every road leads to Rome. Then we cut to this scene. It's let me get rid of the symbol there. This looks stunning, by the way. Colossal Order, Paradox. This looks stunning. BonBonB approval. Okay. We've got bungalows. We've got row houses. We've got skyscrapers. We've got ships on the water. We've got some kind of port going on here. Airport in the distance with the airport tower. Great looking mountains. Lots of buildable space. I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. We come in over the trees. Got a nice selection of different trees as well. So plenty to talk about with the quality of the aesthetics. And then we've got this is while this was definitely recorded in game, we have got a little bit of cinematics, a little bit of editing, post-production editing. That's fine. That's absolutely allowed. What you're seeing here is what you're going to be getting in game, but they won't spawn in like that. I'm sure they'll grow in the good old-fashioned City Skyline style. Little gas station down here. That's a cute little thing. And as we now we cut to what is the train cutting across the American style road here. So train cutting across there. Looking over here at the bungalow, we've got very blocky looking hedge, which is again very standard, almost space game Cities Skylines 1 going on there. But again, we're looking at the road markings just before the rail line there look amazing. This building here looks like it's been uplifted directly from Cities Skylines 1 as well, as to a degree does the bridge in the background. But the row houses, the stores along here look absolutely stunning, as do the trees and the foliage. It looks really very good indeed. Moving along there, look at the timing of the recording of the two trains approaching there. I wonder how long it took them to get that to happen. I love it. Right, now, first of all, tram running across the middle of the roundabout there. We're going to see this from another angle as well, I think. But we also have, look at the quality of the build on the garbage truck. That is a stunning looking thing. I think these might be universities. I think we'll be seeing universities in a few minutes' time. Trees on the hill there, that I like in the way that we've got different densities of trees here as well. I completely believe this. And also, if you look in the distance there, we got what looks like little snow flurry, slow tracks, not flurries, but up on the mountains as well. Nice selection of different styles of skyscrapers as well. But yes, that tram looks really very, very slick. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's workshop quality tram, that is. That's not Skylines 1 tram. That is workshop quality. Every skyscraper, again, we've got another great, this is a great night view with the clouds. We've got sky, we've got every roundabout. You've got to have a roundabout. But yes, that skyline is beautiful. Every district, as we're panning in, got reflections on the water. Look at the reflections on the water. Lovely. Every city. And then we've got the Aurora Borealis coming in here because it worked so well in the first game. And then sunrise and sunsets. I loved them in the first game, but look at this. Look at that. That is absolutely majestic. Golden, absolutely golden. And now what we've got here is a sequence where the city is despawning. Again, it's telling a story for the trailer. Obviously, where the city has been built up, they've taken screenshots or animations of each part as it was built. And then they've kind of run the time lapse in reverse to remove each of these city blocks, just to tell the story for the trailer. And that all comes away. We've still got the airport tower there. Oh, that's gone as well. The very last thing to go was the airport tower. Is nothing. But I'll tell you what isn't nothing. Look at that map. Look at that map. It's not my preferred style of map to build on personally, but look, I've seen over 2,000 maps, and this one is a very valid. If this comes with the base game, I'll be happy. Okay, I'll be happy. But anyway, is nothing without you. I.e., come on, we need you to build the cities. Okay. Now we're getting to see some in-game actual mechanics. Terrain editing. Slightly different icons on the terrain editor, but I think they probably do much of what we were used to before. We've got here. This is the flat elevated area. We've got the slope tool. So I reckon we've got the standard. We've got brush sizes and brush strengths as well. And if I zoom in a little bit here, a little bit closer, this appears to be the vegetation. And this would be footpaths. So this would very much fit into what we are currently used to within the game as it stands at the moment. All the icons along the bottom are as you would expect. We've got the zoning and selections and so on. Power, health. There's nothing along here which will surprise anybody. So if you played City Skylines 1, you will start City Skylines 2 rolling. Now, you're going to have to learn a whole bunch of new things in terms of how deep the simulation is going to be, because it looks like it's going to be really deep. But yeah, you're not going to have to spend the first couple of days working out what the icons do, because you are rolling from the off. Yeah, we've got the time, we've got the dates, we've got the year, we've got the temperature, we've got the season, we've got the residential, commercial, industrial demand, all of that in place as well. Population 5789 for the town of Eton. We've got money in the bank and a happiness score over here as well. These icons down here, chirper, and I'm guessing this is a population, and maybe looks like we can make notes on our city. Really like that idea, and a screenshot button too, by the looks of it. Brilliant. Anyway, nothing without you. So yeah, you got the terrain editor. You only see a short moment of it, but it's really good to see that is fully fleshed out as well, which means that us map builders are gonna be we're gonna be drooling. We're gonna be drooling over this. Yep. Now, this is really interesting. What we're about to see here is really interesting indeed. If you have a look at the tool mode down here for the road building, let's come right in. So we've got all the different sorts of roads that we're kind of used to these. Maintenance, parking. Good to see a little independent parking thing. Looks like we've got crossroads. It looks like we've got roundabouts. Different sorts of roads going on here. And then straight roads, curved road. This is freeform. Not sure what this is, but it's somewhere like a freeform. I'm not sure. Could be parallel road, possibly. We'll get to that. We've got grid formation, which is selected right now, and we're going to see that. I'm not sure what this is, but again, it won't take long to work these things out. Elevations are there. All the snappings are in place as well. We've got bridges that we can use straight away also. So pop that back into place there. So, right. So, also, we have a look here. We've got the length of the road, the cost of the road, and the gradient. Gradient is in there as well. Come on, let's accept this is much, much better, right? Now watch this, okay? We are in grid mode, right? Look at that. Look at that. You want to be a grid city builder? No more faffing about. And watch what happens with the zoning squares. Ready? Pop. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely. Now, I don't know if that's going to be perfect every time, but on this trailer, that one moment is absolutely perfect. Note also, we're no longer 4 tiles, we're 6 tiles in depth. So we're going to have larger buildings, which is definitely good. So yeah, good to see that. And then from the grids, we've got little roundabouts. The roundabouts look amazing, by the way. Those are really excellent. Compare that with where we were, we needed mods like Roundabout Builder to make life easy for us. But yeah, we've got the like a freeform bendy wavy road going on there. Again, we've got gradients listed, length and all that kind of thing. But also, look at this. Now, come back into here again. Let me slow this down a bit. Look at what happens here. Snaps to the road. Well, you think that's going to be a job done? No, we're going to go across the road, stop about there, and automatically puts the junction in. Come on. That is amazing. Thank you. And then you can carry on building in whatever way you want. Don't want to do that, though. That'll give you a jinky janky. Okay, right. Now, this is going to be... this is interesting. What we have here is obviously the grids already down in place. You can see here we've got slightly cleared area where the trees are, or should be. And then we have the highway slowly spawn in. Now, I don't know whether this has been done in reverse. It's possible that this was cleared so that they could do this building in their own time, or maybe what they had was the finished city, and then maybe they demolished all of the buildings, and then they could transition from this back down. I don't know. As a video maker, I think they maybe recorded this this first and this second, maybe. But if we move across to this, look at, we've got a great harbour area. This looks really busy, really believable. I'd like to see a bit more development here, but listen, this is a trailer for a game in progress. All right, this area here hasn't spawned in either. So yeah, I shouldn't grumble too much about this. This is just given us a really good idea of what's going to be possible, what the quality is going to be like. We've got the grids as well. So notice how the road that we had along the middle here, the main avenue, they have switched that up to a double lane two-way avenue. This looks really good as well, with junctions not all the way across, like the way that we haven't got one here. It's really close to the main junction there. Look at this. It's almost like we have intersection marking tool in operation. That looks stunning. So, right, we're still moving through this video, getting through it slowly. Now, we've got residential zoning. We do have a pink icon here for residential signature buildings. Don't know exactly what that is going to mean. I don't think that's the same as this. That's pink. This is purple. Purple is, I know Larry was guessing it'd be mixed use. Purple is definitely going to be office. And this is specialised industry, which we'll see in a moment. This is a different city, by the way. We're in New Dollarton now. So anyway, with a population of about 70,000. So yes, we've got zoning, we've got residential suitability from good to bad. Remember, it's not just about putting down houses, it's making these things, people want to live in these areas. These are bright green roads, so these are definitely suitable for residential. We also have ground pollution from low to high as well. Really good to see that too. We move that down. So yeah, we've got a few little flashing icons going on here. Can't quite make out what they're meant to be just at the moment, but again, it's City Skylines. If you haven't got a few flashing icons, your city is a fake, right? Then we've got this one, which is office. You can see office purple, and also pink is office signature buildings. So I'm not sure, again, what I'm guessing they're some kind of unique buildings or something along those lines. But yes, it looks amazing. Again, office suitability, you've got, again, this sliding scale. So you can't just put office buildings where you want. You've got to help the city to feel, well, livable, I guess. Loads of icons around here. Again, can't quite make out what these icons are. But they're moaning about, I'm guessing that looks like a money icon in there. So maybe land value. Probably land value, I imagine, going on with that one. But anyway, yes. So we are zoning in these areas, and I don't know. Trying to work out whether or not. So looking at this building spawning in here and looking at this cursor there. So the building starts spawning in there, and the cursor has moved onto the intersection. And I'm looking at this. This cursor has stayed on the screen, as that building has just spawned right in. I don't know if these buildings are going to grow like they used to. I think they're just going to, they might just grow like that, fade in. That will be curious. It's a little bit different from what we're used to. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Different is not always a bad. Different is always different. Intersection building here with the, again, just using the curve road tool. Nothing earth shattering going on here. It's not like it's no network multi-tool or anything like that. But again, we're seeing a nice gradient. We're seeing all the information here to make the whole thing just be as crisp and as sharp as is possible. Looks very good indeed. You make it happen. I make it happen. I do. Lovely. Again, look at the light effects on this. Look at the quality of the buildings in the foreground. This and the bridges. This looks amazing. Paradox, Colossal Order, saying it now. You've done a really good job. Here, now, this parallel. We have a parallel road mod functionality. And you can see by dragging out this bridge, both roads simultaneously, it's parallel. We're going to have no more of those dodgy early bridges that we had in game. We had a few of those, didn't we? So yes, really good to see that as well. Now, university. I did mention we would be having a look at universities. I'm not exactly sure what we are going to see going on down here. I'll show you close up of that in a moment. But first of all, let's come up to this top corner here. So it's a massive complex that offers education for academically orientated citizens, provides a fourth level of education, which we know already, can be upgraded. Now, this is the thing, with an extension, a library and a park. So universities, you're not just going to be plopping them down now. And this isn't just universities. I feel this is the same with a lot of the different buildings in the game, the service buildings, that you'll be upgrading them as well. Select operating districts, noise pollution's there as well. But yeah, operating districts, so you can have this university only for half of your city, and maybe keep a different part of the city lower education, I guess, so that you can fulfill the lower education jobs. I reckon that's what that might be. Now, if you have a look here, we appear to be on this one by the looks of it. And when we go on to that icon, which is this the wing? I think that, yes, of course, we've got the three upgrades. We have, what did they say the upgrade? An extension, a library and a park. So that would be the park. Was this the extension? That's probably the library, I'm guessing. So anyway, so this is the game you're putting in, let's say, the library. And we're getting loads of extra lights. So there's an upgrade. So I'm not quite sure why we're getting lights with the library. Again, working from a trailer with limited information, but that would be my first instinct. Doesn't seem to make any sense there at all. But anyway, you can see that is upgrading the entire campus there. Looks great. This also looks great too. I've got to say, I absolutely approve of the layout that we've got going on here. This one, if we zoom in here, this appears to be the police station. Looks like we've just put down a small police station. And by putting down the small police station, we've got all of the little happy stars bouncing out of the roofs to say, look, we like having police coverage. This is good. Give us more of this good stuff. Thank you. Over here, transportation. This is a transport hub. It looks like it's for trams because we have buses. This looks like rail. Come in again. We've got buses, rail, trams. Not sure what this is. Can't quite make that one out. It's a bit on the dark side. Then we have boats and planes, obviously. That could be trolley buses, as predicted by Larry Skylines. Of course, there's a whole bunch of mass transits not included here that I'm sure will follow at some point in the future. So yes, we've got transportation. We've got a list of all the information for transportation here as well. Public transport stations, public transport depots, taxi stands and bus stops are all listed there, as well as all of the current lines, including cargo lines, which is really interesting. Good to see that already. Industries already included in the game. So yes, now we just plopped down, by looks of it, that Tram Depot. And since you plop that down, have a little look at all the houses. All of these have got little thumbs down icons. They're not happy about having a Tram Depot dropped on their doorstep. So just one more thing to think about when you're building your city. Also, street names. Daffodil Highway. It's just really fun. New Dollarton, 70,000 population. Here's that tram line from the different direction. It might not be the same one, but I think it probably is. So the tram line going through the middle of the roundabout, that is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful to see. Plus, we've got the tram line symbol here showing where the stops are, where it is on the actual line. Really good to see. This is more little bit of transport fever feeling about it going on here. Good to see that, and it's just beautifully flowing. And then, of course, here we've got the ticket prices and the amount of assigned vehicles as well, so that you can pump the ticket prices up and down, put more vehicles on or fewer if you haven't got many passengers to pick up. You can have a line colour, and also you can schedule it for day, night, or day and night, so you can save some money in the evenings on areas that don't require a night service. Make it yours, it says. Okay, I will. I will definitely get this game, Paradox. Okay. This looks great. We got a swimming pool on the roof. I'm not going to make that mine. I don't like heights and I don't like swimming pools. So you can keep both of them things. Here we've got a great view down over the city. Again, the billboards on the top of the roofs. We're not fans, Paradox. We're not fans, but thanks. Thank you. If we could just have a way of switching these off, that would be great. That would definitely make many of us very happy. But again, this just looks like a very solid American style city. Very nice. Next up, we've got 389 Hamilton Street, which is this building here. Now, if anybody watched my Duveau city build, which didn't last too long, you will have seen me hand numbering the buildings in the town. And a few people laughed at me. Well, you can laugh on the other side of your face, because look, they have included house numbers, street numbers. 389 Hamilton Street. We have a level of happiness of 2 of 5. Sorry, we're happy. So we have a building level of 2 of 5. So there's more leveling up for this building to do. And if we zoom in a little bit on that info box, you can see it says that that block of flats there has 15 households in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 3 per floor, possibly, but believable that could be 15 in there. 25 residents in that. I'm not sure what the 3 is for. And the average wealth of the people in there is wealthy. Okay, so we've got that. Not sure what these icons are for. We've got a 3, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, a 3. These buttons, hang on, is this, have we got 15 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So these are the households. These are the 15 households. 25 residents. So there's 3 in one, 2 in another, 1 in another. So, there we go. So we can see how many people are living in each. Be interesting to see whether you can click on these and actually see who the people are that are living in the houses. I've always wanted to do that. Anyway, moving on. moving on, we move that along a bit. We get the number of residents currently living in the building. It shows you they're mostly seniors and adults. It also tells you that the age determines their education opportunities and whether or not their work. And of course, as they get older, they have more health issues. Education level there as well. So they're mostly educated in this place, with some highly educated and a couple of poorly and uneducated people in there too. And it also affects how much garbage their education will give you. So anyway, that's good to see. But anyway, good information there. Now, coal power plant. This is another one of those buildings that has upgrades. If we see a little upgrade buttons down here. The coal power plant can be upgraded with an additional turbine, an enlarged coal storage, an exhaust filter, and an advanced furnace. Now, I imagine each of these upgrades will do something different. So an extra turbine will give you more power, no doubt. Enlarged coal storage obviously means that you won't have to have so many top-ups. You're less likely to run out of coal. An exhaust filter will reduce your pollution, and an advanced furnace, maybe that will do more power, less fuel, and maybe that'll do all three things put together, possibly. But anyway, it's usage of 1% at the moment. So there we are. There's that. We've got, again, the demand meter there. Storage, you got a storage score there as well. The ground pollution is high, the air pollution is high, and the noise pollution is high. You want to keep this far away from your residential areas. But anyway, again, looks a great model. And again, there we go with the upgrade. What's that upgrade? That would be the enlarged coal storage, possibly, if that's the second icon in. That's the second turbine, isn't it? Well, basically, your buildings will change when you upgrade them. And that is really good to see again. Great work. Air pollution monitor going on there. So you have to keep an eye on those. So many things that you're going to be watching out for. And here's that area again where we had the police coverage. That neighbourhood looks stunning. This police coverage, however, doesn't. We've got the pink. That can't be good. Surely that's poor coverage. Let's have a little look here. Police coverage, yes, bad. So I reckon this screenshot was taken of the same area that we saw earlier, but before we put the police station down. When we put the police station down, everybody went really happy, did the thumbs up, everybody was smiling, we got little gold stars over everybody. This was obviously taken before that police station was plopped down. Traffic flow, well, I think we all know about traffic flow in Cities Skylines. Cities Skylines is all about traffic flow, right? Traffic volume indicates the number of vehicles using the roads, upgrading heavily used high volume roads to larger ones. Thank you very much, Mr. Motorbike. And adding new arterial and collector roads helps traffic flow smoother. We know. We're very used to fighting with traffic in this game. But yes, we can see from the map legend just how much traffic volume there is and how much traffic flow. Two different things, flow, obviously, and volume is you can have a lot of volume with a little flow, or you can have a lot of flow with little volume, whatever. Yeah, you get the gist. Good information. Loving these new info screens. Thank you very much. Natural resources. We've got a few new icons down here as well. So we're on the specialist industry button. We've got chicken. We've got corn. We've got carrots. What's this? Is this cotton? Not sure what that is. We've got logs. Or that looks like it could be coal. Is that diamonds? Anyway, we've got a whole bunch of different icons. Also over here, the main ones, the oil, the ore, the wood and the fertile, all stand alone, as we've seen before. With the wood and the fertile, we actually have a renewal rate. So the ore and the oil will run out, but the wood will regenerate, as will the fertile land. So that's really nice to see also. I'm thinking we must be getting close to the end of this video. You must be. So yeah, that's there we go. We're in the ore, and there's a truck. There's a truck coming away with some logs. As models go, that is, I don't know whether I kind of like it. It seems a bit more Toy Town than the Industries DLC trucks. Is that just me? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that one. But this is transporting. We've got the name of the owner of the truck, which is Carpace, possibly Carpose. And it's got a destination of what looks like Atlantis, and it's carrying wood. So that's on its way to make a delivery, going along the highway. Again, we've got some really good aesthetics going on here. And speaking of good aesthetics, look at this. This is majestic, okay? This is majestic. I'm loving this more than you can imagine. Then it starts snowing, the change in the weather. Who needs Snowfall DLC when... No, you don't need Snowfall DLC. No. This looks truly great. It looks truly awesome. And I love it. Now, you make cities. Well, I will do once I have bought the game. And look at this. This is photoreal. I'm loving this. Beautiful. And we pull back and we get the Cities Skylines 2 logo, which is a lovely thing. The hexagon, it might still be hexagon land tiles, you know, with square zoning. We will see. We will see. Or maybe it's just a logo. But it's coming out on October the 24th, and I am hyped. And so should you be. But let me know in the comments what you think. Have I missed anything in this first reaction of Flyover? What we will do, though, is we'll be chatting with one of our special guests on Saturday. Make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Chatting with a special guest on Saturday regarding this brand new trailer. We'll dissect it a little bit by little bit and see if we can find some new stuff. But let me know in the comments if I've missed anything obvious, and of course you've hit the subscribe button, haven't you? You have. Good. Well done. Right, I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.